If you've been looking to get one of these, the ROG Ally from Asus, but you're not sure whether you should buy it or not, this video is going to be very useful. I have a love-hate relationship with this thing, so let's run through all of the things I don't like about it, and in a separate video, I'll go through all of the things I love about it. The first thing that comes to mind is, it is white. Now, that might be a big positive for some people because of how it looks, but remember, this thing has to be in your hand 24/7, well, not 24/7, but very frequently, and unfortunately, it gets dirty. But that's nothing that a little bit of a wipe down and some rubbing alcohol can't fix. The second problem I have with this device is 1 hour of proper gameplay, maximum an hour and a half. It's the battery life. I always felt like I was running into a dead battery just as I was getting into a game, or just as I felt like I was getting into the game. Now, turning these settings to a lower power option is a possibility. However, it just takes away from the gaming experience. The third thing that gets me with the ROG Ally is the touchscreen. It gets hot after a while. The grips don't, so that's very nice, but when you're touching the screen, you really feel it heating up a bit. And the fourth thing is Windows 11. Instead of a dedicated gaming OS, which means bugs, crashes, and some other common Windows issues that also makes it difficult to operate in a lot of instances. The fifth thing is, if you're used to a PlayStation controller, the layout might be a little bit uncomfortable to play on because it has Xbox stick layouts. The sixth thing with the ROG Ally is the general feeling of the buttons and thumbsticks. They just don't feel great. They're not horrible, but the quality could be a little bit better. Some of the people have even complained about some buttons getting stuck, although we haven't had that problem yet. The joysticks overall feel a little bit loose, in my opinion. The seventh thing is the Armory Crate software. Can be a little bit awkward, like when the on-screen keyboard won't pop up, so you have to open the Crate menu, activate the keyboard, and then do that all again in reverse just to type in the password. And this gets worse when the system starts getting hot, making changing power modes and settings on the go pretty difficult. Anyways, moving on to number 8. You have to fine-tune every game setting to balance quality and FPS, especially when you're limited on battery life. There's a lot to consider, and that just takes away from the ease of a portable gaming device. The number 9th thing that bothers me about the ROG Ally is the bezels. They are huge. I would have thought in today's day and age that they can really make the bezels smaller. I mean, we are pushing for maximum screen size, aren't we? It makes the ROG Ally feel a little bit old school and outdated, even though it's a brand new thing. The last thing is the speakers. They're great until it runs on low power options. Then they become pretty terrible. You pretty much can't use them at high volume if you're at a low power option. My overall opinion on the ROG Ally is that I really like it. I like it in every single aspect. I like the fact that I can do my emails on it, I can plug it into a screen, I can take it on the road with me, but I really dislike the fact that I can only play games for like an hour to an hour and a half. I don't know about you, but that is a little bit of a deal breaker to me. But anyways, if you're looking to buy one of these, I've got the cheapest one I could find in the description below. Feel free to check that link out. And this was We Do Tech, searching for the coolest tech out there so you don't have to. Have a great day. Cheers.